Hello, welcome to Horror and Monster Collectibles, where today we're going to be taking a look at this NECA Hellraiser Dr. Channard statue. This came out in 2004 and there was a run of 500 of them. It is a resin statue and it includes the disgustingly detailed Leviathan tentacle, and it stands over 22 inches tall. The body is on the light side, so it's probably hollow cast, which it attaches to the tentacle via magnet. So I know that that's intentional, that they made the statue lighter so he didn't fall. It comes with two interchangeable heads, and most of the joints on the body key in with magnets, and standard key features for the base and the tentacle itself. There's surprisingly not many reviews on this guy. He's pretty awesome. He could stand to get a repaint here and there, but overall I think he's a fabulous piece. So let's go ahead and spin this around and take a closer look. All right, so I've had this piece for quite a number of years now. I know you guys have seen it some collection tours. I just never really got around to doing a review on him, but he is absolutely fantastic. I would say that he's about 1/6 scale, so he's larger than the figures, and there's a whole lot of detail and stuff on him. NECA did a great job with this sculpt. He's still probably the most detailed Dr. Channard I've seen to date. Come around here, look at his tentacles. If I can get them in focus, which is going to be hard. But I really love how this piece came out. Let's look at the back of Dr. Channard, which is a view I don't think that we really ever get in the movie. I can't remember, but I don't know if NECA just made this part up or if they had access to details that we never saw in the movie. But I do really like all of the detailing on the back here, and also the different colors of blacks that were used to help kind of break up the suit. And although his time spent as a Cenobite isn't very long, he is one of my favorites. Let's look at the tentacle. And there's some harsh vein work through here. Ideally that would have been not so prominent, but overall it's a really good job on this. As far as the paint app, the sculpt is great too. Here is a joint. So it comes, this Leviathan tentacle comes in two pieces. This is the base. It comes with the other part, and it just keys in. It's a pretty gnarly design for a Cenobite. I wish he had spent more time on the screen in this form. There's nice detailing around here on the base. Again, it could use a paint app, but this was a relatively low price point back in the day. And it really was a great value. Come down here through the other side of the tentacle, the underside. It's just so gnarly. All right, let's look here at the base, which is well done. And underneath this base, they have the edition size of 500 marked. But it's just a really, really good piece. Let's take a look at the other head sculpt. And here is the other face sculpt installed. Again, it just keys in with heavy duty magnets. In fact, I'll show you real quick. This is what they look like separately. And there is enough play on here that you can kind of pose him as you want. Kind of key him in whatever direction you choose. But he looks fantastic. All right, guys, so that's about all there is to go over on Dr. Channard here. I think he's a fantastic piece. I have the NECA action figures of him, standard action figure, and then the box set with the Leviathan tentacle. I never opened them up though. I just opened up this one, and I'm really glad I did because I think he's awesome. And again, he's got great shelf presence. He is about 1/6 scale, maybe sized a little bit underneath that, but pretty close. He's close to about 12 inches tall, and overall the display is about 22 inches tall, and it just looks really, really good. Great sculpt work, crisp detail, pretty decent paint apps, especially for 2004. And again, even though he only spent a few minutes as a Cenobite in the movie, he's one of my top 5 Cenobites of all time. I just think he's great. You can still find him on eBay at relatively good prices, which is surprising because again, it was a limited run, and NECA stuff is highly collectible. So I would recommend, if you're seeing this and you didn't know about him, to jump on it because he does look really, really, really good. I've had this again for years, but I just never got around to doing a review. But I am finally, because I feel like he's worth showing to you guys in better detail. I will leave you with some studio shots of him. As always, feel free to leave any questions or comments, and I'll be happy to answer them. And feel free to like and subscribe and click the bell for notifications for new videos. And until next time, I will see you guys later.